Hi guys, Mr. Rain here, and this will be a resource farming guide focusing on scrap, because scrap is your currency and you'll need it for absolutely everything. So before we actually get started into this, there's one item you need to get before you start any kind of farming at all, and that is the Scrapper's Bauble right there. So as you can see, this increases scrap pickups by 50%. At first I thought it was the distance from the scrap, but it's not. It's 50% more quantity scrap, and you can find this, let's have a look here, in the first area. I think it's the first area, but you need to do this before you do absolutely anything else when it comes to farming, because yeah, 50% is a lot. So you go to Yaisha right there, and this will be in story mode only, and come down to the Twisted Shanty. Now guys, you could be in a different world, you could have different names, it could be different, but in the bottom left hand corner is the only constant. The area where these things are the only constant. The contents of them are different, and the layout will be different, but that is where you will find the bauble. Now you could also look at the shops in town. I did hear someone say that they did buy it in the shop, but I've never seen that before. But find that item. That's the only thing you want to do, because later on in the game I have this equipped all the time until I go into a boss fight or go into a pretty much a more difficult fight. I will change it to the burning this one over here. I change it to this Talisman of the Sun, so it's fire damage 20% and burning by 50% increased, and you combine that with the that's the experience I was gaining now. But combine that with the fire ring over there, and that's 10% fire, 15 resistance. And on top of that, on the on my main weapon, I've got the burn, the hot shot. So all of that, the second I get into a boss, I just spam that, and it's absolutely toast, literally. Okay, so guys, back onto the adventure mode. What I would do is just go to adventure mode like this. Then go to your map. See, now this is non-existent anymore because I haven't done this in adventure mode yet. So coming over here, just start where it wants you to go. I've done this one, just follow the storyline again. But it is a secondary pickup and it is adventure mode. So all your pickups will be 250, 500 for doubles, and 50% increased pickup scrap with that. So with one of these playthroughs, you can get up to 4,000 scrap on this. Okay, so as you can see here, I've kind of just started this world, or this particular area, not world, and then I'm going to set everything up over here just to kill enemies as quickly as possible, and to obviously increase the scrap pickup, because this is not the setup you're going to have for fighting big monsters. But let's have a look at the inventory over here. So at the moment, ooh, Dreadcore. Over here, let's have a look. I've got 67 forged iron, I have 29 galvanized iron right there, and normal iron, or hardened iron, that's the most hardcore one, I've got 3 of. And then over here we have the normal iron, which is 33, and the relic dust, which is 242. I'm just going to see if I can upgrade something with that actually. But those items right there are, or those materials should I say, are the ones that you're going to be looking for. These Luminite crystals are everywhere. I'm not having trouble with those. Alright, so I will play through a couple of areas and I will see how much scrap I can get within, let's say, an hour. I will catch you then. One quick thing before we go, guys. If you find yourself with an abundance of scrap and you need a couple more items to upgrade something, come to this lady right here, and she is going to be Cass, obviously, and she's going to have a lot of stuff you can buy. Now her stuff will keep changing, it'll keep coming back during the storyline, and she'll have different stuff. That's pretty good. I love my movement speed. I've got a ring on now at the moment. But over here, guys, is going to be iron. We've got forged iron, we've got galvanized iron, and hardened iron. So currently I need hardened iron. I can't even get any of it. I've got 14 scrap, and I need hardened iron for both my sword as well as the Enigma weapon. A couple of tips here, guys. As you can see here, I've done this first area, so there won't be any scrap at all, and I'm incredibly thorough. And if you go to the area where I haven't been, the scrap will start appearing again, so it doesn't show anything over here that has been gotten already. You have to re-roll the world to get scrap to appear there again. But you might as well just go through the whole thing like it's telling you to do, and just get all the scrap you can possibly, instead of just re-rolling this one area the whole time, because you'll get better bosses and better drops. Okay, a couple extra tips here, guys. If you run up to something and you hit it, there's a chance it's not going to break. So to make sure it can't break, you shoot it. As you can see right there, the sword just wasn't working. And just by doing that, you can get 30 to 40 scrap just from that one box, so it's definitely worth it. The next thing is, like I was just saying, if you hit, it's not very powerful, but if you run and then you hold down the button, I'm going to show you two things at once here, you'll spin. And you can hit explosive crates, and they will also drop 50 to 60 scrap sometimes, obviously. But if you run, like I was saying, and then you hold down your attack button, you will do a different move. And this will be a lot more powerful. Even these guys here, they will drop scrap sometimes. All these pieces of wood on the fences, you can't hit them, just shoot them. Because again, doing that even just for 1 or 2, you can get 100 scrap. Okay, the first one is going to be the chair. This chair over here can net you sometimes a lot of scrap as well, so make sure you grab all of those. And the spin attack is especially useful for these ash people, if you will. There we go. Okay, so here I'm going to show you a couple of things that you can hit. Firstly, do not shoot these barrels, guys. You want to hit them. You want to hit them because sometimes you will get scrap. Only 12 there, so not very good. Other ones are these small boxes you can shoot. Obviously the barrels you can shoot. Sometimes you can shoot those buckets. If you fire one shot at them and it doesn't work, then you cannot do it. Even these bottles sometimes can break. Next up, let's have a look up here. This has just killed an enemy there. As you can see there, scrap 68 and some handgun ammo. These crates on the ground, only these ones, and these ones on the wall. There might be some bigger ones sometimes, but you can't get those. Make sure you get all of those. Scrap, scrap. Tables, obviously you can get. Sometimes you can move the pots. Let's see what else we've got here. Definitely the ash people. Ironically, my wife's name's Ash. But again, with these barrels, make sure you hit them, because you won't get scrap if you blow them up. And let's see what else we've got here. In this corner, nothing, just some more ash people. And over here, we've got a wagon. Sometimes these wagons can be destroyed, sometimes they cannot. And of course, you find random pickups as well, hardened iron in there in the bottom left-hand corner. That is not from an enemy, it's just a pickup. Now in this area, you can move over the fireplace, you can move these two, you can break the 2 chairs, and you can get the barrel. So again, you want to do a run-up and do these swinging strikes, because sometimes you can spend 3 or 4 hits and not get that. Here's an example right here, guys. If you already have this ring, then you will get scrap for it. You won't get a +1 on this. If it's a weapon, you'll get a +1. But if it's a ring you don't have, let's have a look. Yep, I don't have this one yet, so it's going to give me the actual ring. Let's see what it does quickly. Dealing melee damage, grant 2 stacks of bulwark. Nothing too fancy right there, but if that was a ring I already had, I would have got scrap instead. Also guys, remember to check your map quite often, because you will get these ladders that go up to little areas like this. Other ladders will go down to big areas. But this little ladder will go to this top area, and up here you'll find a smorgasbord of stuff to take out. Don't forget guys to check these gratings, because these over here can give you a lot of scrap. Come on, for the video, show me. Nothing for the video. But anyway, again, so the braai, the chair, the box, the crate, and that's about it for this corner. And the bookshelf, that's also an unusual one. As you can see there, it takes a bit of time sometimes to actually attack them, like that over there. This over here, if it doesn't hit the first time, shoot it, because you will get scrap. There's 18 scrap from that little thing over there. And of course there's another one over here. You cannot forget these guys, and again, it's not working, so just shoot it with your weapon and you will be good as gold. Alright guys, so we are at the halfway point kind of. You can see here that area has been done right there, including the secret boss over here. I put up a video while making this one. There's a secret boss in here. Right over here there's a rat and a couple of other guys at the same time. But as you can see, there's lots more to do. Well, I don't know how much more to do, but there's more area to do there. But let's have a look at the gains that I've gotten so far. So let's start with the forged iron. I've got 17 more. The galvanized iron, I've got 6 more. The hardened iron, which is now the most hardcore one, I've got +6 more as well. The normal iron, I've got 4 more there. I don't even use that anymore unless you start upgrading minor weapons. And the relic dust, I've got 28. So in about half an hour, 45 minutes max, I managed to get over 4,300 scrap in about 45 minutes maximum with that. And then of course guys, again to reiterate, is the Scavenger's Bauble right there, plus 50% scrap pickup. So I edited the whole video and I was about to post it, and I realized that the checkpoint I was at the end over there, or right here, is the boss fight next. So I'm going to do this now, just for the video, and see what scrap I have after that.
I got you in my sight. Put a bullet in you. Can't mistake that.
So I really hope this has helped you guys. I'm going to continue doing more videos on kind of farming certain and rare materials because they say you need this material for this weapon, but then you just have to defeat a boss. That's easy. The harder things are like the Blood Moon Essence and the scrap farming, which is what this video is for right here. But guys, if you have any questions at all, just ask me. I'm always going to reply. And remember that I do share play as part of my full-time job. If you have any trophies that you cannot get, PS3, PS4, PS5 that have been sitting on your list for years, just like I have, I'm able to get them for you. I have special discs as well to be able to do it. Just email me from the description and I can help you get those tricky trophies and the tricky plats. But guys, if you are enjoying the content, smash the love button for me, guys, and I'm going to catch you on the next one.